What is happening to me has the capacity to happen again.
God just look at me. God say, Kai, this boy has tried. This boy has tried. This boy has been serving. I want to pamper him.
Hey guys, I don't know if you saw the video, but there was a video of an influencer who was calling Ghanaians boring because the Moses Bliss wedding reception ended at 7 p.m. and apparently people wanted to party more, but they couldn't. And in today's video, I want to share with you some of the things that make people leave events really early. For Moses Bliss wedding in particular, the guests were having fun and they did not want to end. But that is not the case for a lot of brides in Ghana when events are going on. Why? Because they fail to do these things. Now, if you're a bride and you tell your guests to get at your church venue at 10 a.m. and you get there at 12, bear in mind that you've had people sitting down waiting for you for 2 hours. Now, let's say the event takes another 2 hours to finish the church ceremony, Now, people have spent 4 hours at the church venue. Now, people have to move to the reception. This is where everything gets worse because after the ceremony, the bride and the groom goes out to take pictures with family and friends and all of that. Now, that takes time. Usually, when guests move to the reception ground, there are protocols in place that do not allow them to enter the venue because a bride has given instructions that no one should enter the reception grounds because they want to take exclusives before guests can come in. So when the guests get to the reception grounds after being so tired at the ceremony, they are made to wait outside. Now imagine the frustration. Imagine where this is going. They are made to wait outside. Now the bride and the groom takes a while taking their family photos and all these pictures with important people at the wedding ground. Now, imagine you saw the bride walking in while you were waiting for them to open the reception doors, only for you to be told that you cannot still enter the venue. So the bride goes into the reception ground to take her exclusives, and usually those take a long time also. So a bride can spend about an hour and 30 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, taking exclusives. Bear in mind, the guests are still outside waiting. One thing about Ghanaians is they have patience. They will not give up on you. People don't want to walk out of your ceremony in anger, so they try to bear the frustration. It's like, I'm just going to give you an excuse. They don't want to blame you for what is going on because things happen. Do you get it? So at this point, your guests have been waiting for a very long time. Mind you, some Ghanaians would leave for a wedding in the morning without eating anything because we spend so much time getting our looks together and rushing to the wedding. So people are probably going to come to your wedding and they've not eaten. So imagine all these frustrations, all these things that are going on. They have to bear it all. Then finally, guests are told they can come in after the bride and the groom have taken their exclusives with their bridal team. Now, this is where it gets much worse. The bride and groom would say they are going to change their outfits into their reception outfit. So now, the MC is going to try and, look like he's something is going on just to wait on the bride and groom to show up. But most times they take a long while also in getting dressed. Now, think about it. You get to an event at 10 a.m. You've not had anything to eat since morning. You are hungry and you're finally at the reception grounds. You think you can just relax and eat something, and nothing is really going on because they're waiting for the bride and groom to get back into the venue, do their, the entrance dance and all of that before they even start to, share drinks and all of that. Yes, these things happen. Finally, the bride and groom are going to come in with their bridal train. They're going to dance and all of that. Then we will move on to cutting of cake. Again, People have been here with you since morning. They are tired. They can't complain, but they will just bear it. Now, this is the reason why people will leave your venue, your wedding, really early. Because let me tell you, as soon as they get something to finally eat, they are going to take their bags and leave. Why? You've exhausted them. You've starved them. You've taken out the joy of them coming to celebrate with you because of these things that you don't put in place. So the best thing a bride or a couple can do to avoid all of these things is usually it's best to maybe have like a cocktail section in between the ceremony, that's the wedding ceremony, and the reception, right? So after the wedding, guests can have something to munch on. They can have some drinks, some pastries. It makes them energized. It prepares their minds for the next process, the next step of the ceremony. So if you're a bride and you don't want your people getting tired and walking out on you on your wedding day after they've eaten, it looks like after they eat, they just take their bags. Do these things. Avoid making them wait too long. If you are going to make them wait too long, then provide them with something they can eat so that they are very energized and ready to be with you throughout the event. Hope this helps, and comment if you have any questions and I will answer them in the comment section.